Hello folks, before you sell your old iPhone for 50 bucks, let me show you something. I turned my 64GB iPhone 11, an iPhone nobody wants, into a productivity powerhouse that rivals a Stream Deck. So here's my M4 Mac Mini setup. Like most Mac users, I rely on keyboard shortcuts constantly. Screenshots, Command-Shift-4, paste without formatting, Command-Option-Shift-V. The problem? These shortcuts are hard to remember, awkward to press, and slow me down. The obvious solution is to get a Stream Deck, a dedicated shortcut panel. But why spend $150 when you already own such a device? The iPhone 11 is a budget Stream Deck alternative. Let me show you what I mean. See this button? Capture to file. So tap once and my cursor becomes a crosshair. I drag and screenshot save directly to my desktop. No keyboard shortcuts to remember. The second button, capture to clipboard. Same screenshot, but it copies directly into memory instantly and ready to paste into Word, PowerPoint, and wherever I need it. Here, the third button, speak content. Let me show you. So I select some text. I press this button.
1. Customize your buttons with icons, colors and text. 2. Add actions to your buttons to do all sorts of tasks. 3. Create macro buttons by adding multiple.
So Mac OS reads it loud using native voice. Perfect for proofreading. And the fourth one, paste plain text. You know how pasting from websites bring ugly fonts and colors? Let's do it. Something like this. Copy and paste. But if I press this button, let's see. So this button strips all that. One tap, clean text every time. And now some really cool stuff. The sidecar toggle. Sometimes I use my iPad as secondary monitor, so one tap, my iPad becomes a wireless monitor, which I have mentioned that in the previous video. And here, the second one is called resolution switching. So as a content creator, I use 2K resolution for my daily work, more screen space, but when recording tutorial, I switch to 1080p, so the text is larger for viewer. So actually these two buttons toggle between them instantly. Let me demonstrate here. See, super convenient. And the last one is screen annotation. Sometimes during recording, I need to highlight or draw screen. This button activates annotation mode. So my cursor becomes a pen. I can circle, underline, emphasize anything. So all these functions controlled from a phone that was collecting dust. Okay, how do you set this up? It's simple. You need an app called TouchPortal. So the free version simply works. Install it on both your Mac and iPhone. Step 1, make sure both devices are on the same Wi-Fi network. Open TouchPortal on your Mac. Let me see here. Note the IP address here. Enter that same IP address in the iPhone app and they will connect automatically. Step 4, add buttons. For these basic shortcuts, you are just mapping keyboard combinations. For example, screenshot to file, here it's Command-Shift-4. Okay, and screenshot to clipboard, it's Command-Shift-Control-4. Speak content, it's Option-Escape. And finally, paste plain text. It's Command-Option-Shift-V. You can find these default shortcuts in System settings, scroll down to keyboard. Let's find keyboard shortcuts, and here, such as screenshot. Okay, just to make sure they are enabled. Now, those bottom row buttons, like sidecar, resolution switching, annotation, those require scripts and third-party apps. It's a bit more technical. If you want a detailed tutorial on setting those up, let me know in the comments. And bottom line, before you sell that old iPhone for pennies, consider giving it a second life. Within 30 minutes of setup, you've got a custom control panel that's always within reach and costs you nothing. I've been using this setup for months, and I'll continue using it and probably add more buttons in the future. If you find this helpful, let me know in the comments, so I will make more videos like this. Bye. See you next time.